Thank you for the raid, Mirith. Oh no, I didn't turn on my light. This is how I look like normally. Hold on. And then with the power of studio lighting, I become visible! And you can see my beautiful rosy cheeks. Hey everybody! We're here back at the Seance of Blake Manor. What did we do last time? We discovered one of the ladies. It left her husband because her husband was cheating on her. And she's connected to Dean, our missing person, in some way. We met the hunter. I should swap my controllers, hold on. We met this horse. We met this horse, but we also met this man, the hunter, who's like the groundskeeper. He told us... Ah, it's Derby! I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Lottie is a good horse. Let's go ahead and pet her again.
Good girl.
Good girl. You a good girl. Oh, a little drool happening, sweetie. This guy said that the... Yeah, pets are free. You have to pay for the first one, but they're free after that. We found out that the door to room 16, which is currently missing, apparently just goes missing a lot. So that, you know, that's a weight off my back. But most importantly, where's my inventory? Most importantly, maybe it won't pop up. I guess I don't have a formal inventory. Most importantly, we got a fucking screwdriver. Which means we can go screwdrive stuff up. I played some 1000X Resist. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. I played quite a lot of it ahead of Game of the Year last year. But I never finished it, and I regret it. It's gonna be on my I should go back and play it for a while. I played quite a lot of it. But it was into the year. And I was trying to get stuff done. All right. We're gonna unlock stuff in the order we found it. So the first thing we're gonna do is open the vent in this room. Unscrew. All right, let's see what's hiding behind here. I hope it's something good. A mysterious map, maybe? I open it up, it's just an old receipt. Oh.
It's a letter. Crumpled, but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are. Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time. And I have the answers. There's a seance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara. Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential. Your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it?
Gross.
It isn't signed.
No, why would it be? Why would it be? The gross letter. Okay. Can I investigate the letter more? Yes, I would like to examine. Why was it tucked in a vent? Hey, Mecto. Demeter or Demeter, depending on what region you're from. Thank you for the Prime subscribe. Yeah, Trilobite, that's where I'm at. Like, who put that in the vent? It seems to be highlighting mostly people who, find Miss Dean's hidden notes. Seems to be highlighting mostly people who work here. So I'm gonna ask you, buckaroo.
Mr. Ward.
Is it true that Miss Dean was specially invited to the manor? If she was, I was not informed. Regardless, we're not liable to discuss that information with guests, Mr. Ward. Wow, alright.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Okay. The letter doesn't feel to me like something that Miss Barbosa would write. Oh, I don't think I can ask her about it anyway. Okay, here, we're gonna do... God, there's so many people I still haven't met. Kitchen basement. Yeah, there's so many people I haven't met yet. I guess a lot of them are the help. Jay Blake is the Blake child. Thank you! And Jack, I appreciate it. I've got another video that'll come up by the end of November. It is not a spooky horror video. It's about Hades 2. But it's gonna be a very good video. Exploration-wise, what I'm doing right now. Right now, what I'm doing is using the screwdriver I just got. Where was the first room we went to? I think it was over here. I also have a key that will get us basically everywhere in all of these rooms, so it might be worth snooping through people's rooms. Oh, that's right, and there's a talk happening. I believe it's in room 7 that had the loose floorboard. Oh. There we go. Alright, it was under the bed. Well, I can't... My floorboards is coming up here, but it's still secure. I can't use... Oh. Oh. The crouch is wonky. Oh, chat, the crouch is wonky. Oh boy, okay, what is happening with my camera? Oh my god. What is happening with my camera? Oh no! I looked in a hole the wrong way. I can't believe this keeps happening. I did something really bad, gang! Oh, okay. So, oh my god. Alright, my hand is off the camera mouse. I mean, what? Oh my god. Maybe it'll reset when I leave. No? Oh no, we've been cursed! Gio's died, we got cursed. God damn it. Gio's died, I looked in a hole the wrong way. I did a bad job. I can't believe this keeps happening to me. We used the screwdriver on a vent. Does it happen when you walk backwards? Yeah. It happens if I look left or right, too. Any amount of movement is defaulting up. This is so how... This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. I mean, when I crouch, I go down. Okay, I'm crouched now. Oh, it's a fucking nightmare. I can't believe this keeps happening to me in games. Yeah, Mopman. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Basically every action costs time. Most actions cost 1 minute, and some of them cost a lot more. And we haven't hit like any sort of death mechanic yet, but there have been like time-locked mysteries. I can't believe this keeps happening to me. Maybe if I look under the bed. I mean, we're gonna have to reload is the answer. But what did I do? I guess I hit the crouch button too quickly, maybe, standing up. I just assumed there's a... that we would be able to cram a screwdriver. Ugh. Okay, I'll reload. We're gonna have to start, I think, from the beginning. Damn. Okay. That's fine. Well, this way we won't waste a... No! 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 Oh my god. Let's... Okay. I'm using my other mouse. It's not a mouse issue, is the thing. I mean, we're gonna have to... Yes, that you guys have accurately assessed what our troubleshooting pathway is. But could we all just appreciate for a moment that I broke the game so bad it went back in time and broke the whole file. Oh, Christ. Okay, I'm glad... Hey, I'm glad it happened early in the stream. And this is a great reminder to me. A great reminder to me that I need to be auto-saving. Or I need to be manually saving a little bit more. Hey, Jenny. Why does this keep happening to me? I mean, the good news is that's the third instance of this happening that I needed to compile to make a video about this. Okay. Here's the real test. I'm gonna reach out to the devs. If nothing else, then to get an interview. I tried to get an interview with the devs who made that fish game. The game where we're a fish woman. But I never heard back from them. Maybe I'll ping them again. It's tricky to get devs to talk about things about their games that are broken. So I absolutely understand not wanting to talk about it. I'm like nervous about taking a step forward because if this isn't broken, I don't know what the rest of the stream is. Okay. We're good to go. We're good to go. Okay. My God. Because although those are three very different instances of this happening, they are essentially the same thing, which is an issue with the camera and with fixed viewpoints. All three of the issues we had is that I was engaging with a fixed viewpoint in the wrong way, like a fixed camera angle. So we got we got a crick in our neck that made the camera immediately move upwards. It was like our body was moving forward, but our neck was staying in place, so it was just like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we looked in the hole the wrong way. That is the long and short of it. Okay. So, if you missed what that letter said, a domestic hole. If you missed what the letter said, it said it was an invitation specifically to Miss Dean to come to the seance to unlock her true power. So somebody specifically went out of their way to invite her. Now, the obvious answer is that it was Hazel Erickson who wanted to eat her heart, but I don't think it is. Where? Okay, hold on. I want to find the entertainment schedule. I want to at least peep in on somebody. I don't remember who. Somebody in the Discord was like, I hope Jenna goes to some of the talks. And I want to. What day is today? Day 2. Okay, game. What is... Okay. What day is it, though? Timetable. Saturday. Okay. Alright. So it's Saturday. The masked ball is tonight. That's gonna be fun. Ooh. Olympus Mons! I'll tell you, I think what happened is that I went into the crouch mode as the camera was moving out of the fixed viewpoint of looking under the bed. So looking under the bed was a fixed viewpoint. So I was going from a moment where I controlled the camera to a moment where the game controlled the camera and tucked me under the bed. And I think as the moment... no, Mop Man, the third instance from any game that happened on stream. I think what happened is I was still coming up, like the camera was still transitioning between game control and my control, and I crouched while that was happening. So I think the camera positioning relative to my body got confused. That's my best guess for what happened there. Okay. That was entertainment. There was... I thought for sure we had a timetable of like what the talks were and when they were happening. I guess chat, where are the talks happening? Is it in the drawing room? I think Toussaint said that he was gonna go. Lectern. Ah, okay. The history of Blake Manor. The other crowd. What we know of ghosts. We should make it out to what we know of ghosts. I really want to know what these folks know of ghosts. Okay. Protestant service at 11. Oh, we could go meet the priest. They close at 10 minutes after the hour? Damn. Okay. Thank you. That's good to know. All right. We can go see Protestant Irish mythology. Oh. What if we played this game not like a detective game, but like we're just actually here for the weekend for the cool for the cool exhibits and stuff? All right. Well, if everybody's in there at the talk, let's go snoop on people's rooms. You can't recommend the 3 p.m. talk today enough for you specifically? Hold on. I need to see how much of a read I think that is. The other crowd? Okay. Okay, I accept. I'll try to make it out. I'll try to make it out to the talks. Okay. So we've got keys to a lot of places, actually. I don't know if I think we're going to get anything interesting from Mr. Toussaint. Miss Montavani might be. Part of me is like, well, let's peek outside. How visible are we going to be if we try to be some of these atrium rooms? Oh.
Please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door?
I'm into Miss Montavani.
And Leviticus 20:27?
Is that one about witches?
This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Uh-oh. 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 Getting worried. Getting worried about Miss Vildavani. Her? Who could she be talking about? And what does that Bible verse mean? Clearly, somebody in this hotel has bad blood with Miss Montavani. She thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? And that knife. Something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. Yeah, man, my instinct is that it's the suffer not a witch to live. Because it's among the most popular of the hater Bible quotes. Alright. I think I could... Her back is turned. She's kind of looking this way, but I think I could sneak some of these rooms if I don't know if I have. Oh, Miss Skeeter. We've already been to Miss Erickson's. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Have I met Skeeter yet? Ah, yeah, okay. I did talk to him briefly, but I don't remember much about him. Well, I guess the other options are the priest, the Callahans, the Mr. Dupre, Miss Hisham. We already sacked Darcy. Yeah, let's pop in here. Be quick about it. A will? Oh, wills are always drama. Varied attempts to write a will, but he keeps starting over when he reaches to the part on who to leave his resources to. He does not seem to have any family or friends. Oh no, it's a sad will drama. Could be wrong, it never came up in your playthrough. There's in-game mechanics, and then there's mechanics I want to be in games, and sometimes I'll represent those just in case. Thank you, Paul. Nice comb. Personal items. Oh, maybe those are cufflinks. A book. Lame. Shirts. Ooh, a schedule. Schedule for his weekend. I've noted his movements on my timetable. Clothes. Fireplace. I can't interact with the fireplace. That's good news. Ooh, a mystery box. Oh, I believe we got a code. I don't believe I got an autosave before I entered the room. What might be contained inside of this? If I remember correctly, we got a code. Mr. Scarrett's code 041. No, 451. Hell yeah. Ooh, cards and note. Some tarot cards with a note. The cards I drew for you, Michael. Make of it what you will. ED! 3 cards, one marked the Hangman, another the Ten of Pentacles, and finally the Death card. What do they mean? A dagger. It looks more ceremonial than practical. It says Samuel on it. Okay. Can I get you to close, actually? I don't like that it's open still. Folder. I assume Mr. Scarrett was well off, but his records show he is rich beyond my imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but he's still massively wealthy, all from inheritances. Ain't that the way? The Bible? A copy of King James Bible. It seems well read. Interesting. Evidence what? Evidence suicide? Mr. Scarrett is willing to make the ultimate sacrifice to achieve his goals. What? That's a leap. Okay. Book. Is this a free look? Appears to have been read many times. Okay. I bet I could recreate looking through the hole the wrong way. Okay, I feel great. I feel great about all of this. I really don't like that this is still open, though. That actually makes me quite nervous. But it doesn't seem to be auto-closing like they do sometimes. I'll say it's also really funny to have these cards, because you're not supposed to fucking take them. When you get your tarot read, you're not supposed to fucking take them. There's not a lot of rules to tarot, but... Okay. I feel great about how that went, actually. We could hop into Miss Barbosa. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, he's gonna go in there and be like, what? That one's Exodus. Okay, Esme says the Suffer the Witch to Live is Exodus. The Leviticus one is similar, but not as euphemistic, Esme says. That's really funny. Okay. Maybe we'll hop over to Miss Barbosa's room since we're right here. And we know she's not in there. Lands record book. Local, okay. Oh, that's right, there's a fucking library. We haven't even delved into the library yet. Schedule, yay, okay. Okay. Ooh, God. Ugh. I love that everybody in this fucking hotel has a little secret mystery safe that they have on them. It's so crazy. I love video games. This is such video game shit. It's so good. It's so crazy. Traveling documents detailing a journey starting from Brazil in March. She arrived in Lisbon in June. Then she worked her way up to Ireland over 3 months. She was in Ireland for about 6 weeks before this event. It's so funny. It's just... Ugh. Just really good shit. A book of poetry. Alright. That wasn't worth the minute. It's beautiful, and it looks like it won't open without some effort. I bet. I'll need to navigate the emerald in the rightmost excursion. Can I circle it? Oh, okay. This is a terrible lock. Really really shitty lock. The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck in this place? It's endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night that the dream does not wake me, I end up at the seance. I think, is my father here? Ooh. Burial record from late last year is mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be for Miss Barbosa's mother. Is this just going to be really sad personal stuff? Oh, yeah. I'll say when I first looked at that, I assumed that the green one was the only one I'd be able to move, but I was like, but there's just no way to solve the puzzle if that's the case. Okay. Photograph of young Inez Barbosa with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her. Her mother, perhaps? Oh, it was just sad personal stuff. Okay. Barbosa innocent. Let's get out of here. All right. Yeah, let's go back in this back corner. Well, I mean, we also know Toussaint is at... But he's already not going... Well, let's just take a peek around. We know he's not going to the seance. So I'm not that eager to spend a lot of time here. These are great rooms, very lush. Oh, ooh, what size shoe? Medium-sized black shoes. Everybody has fucking medium-sized feet. A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Toussaint that there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist. What? Nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoing suffered in their care, as no record was kept nor witness found in relation to his exorcism. Ooh. Experiment 04B, still unsuccessful. I have managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I've had at night during real sleep. None of the corridors, sigils, or standing stones from my nightly dreams. Why is this? Find hypnotic music. The technique is, as the research directs, comfortable in a safe space and suitable music. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempts? I'm sure now that there is a shared dream being experienced here, but what it is trying to convey and how can I find out? If only there were a way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. Perhaps I can try this lucid dreaming. The shared dream itself could be another anchor needed to focus my dream. Miss Dean's journal could represent that. Okay. Damn, okay. So, okay, so I need to find a record. I wonder if I can just take... I can just take this record. Is this the music Mr. Toussaint believed would let him re-enter the dream? Perhaps that's something I could try. That said, I already have a record. I should leave this one so he does not suspect that anyone was here. Damn, okay. Okay. Hey, chat, what song do you think would get you to lucid dream? What soundtrack, if you put it on, do you think would kind of help you slip under? Closets. Okay. Let's go down. Let's go down to these ones at the end. We haven't had the dream again. We haven't slept again. I don't hear anything. I am going to save real quick. I'm going to save and I'm going to be right back. I have to check something. Let me put... Where's the thing? Oh no, my BRB screen's broken. I'll be right back. Nah. There we go. Okay. The discography of Queen to get you into lucid dreaming? That's incredible. That's so bold. Ooh, As the World Falls Down, yeah, Madzaloo, that's a really good one. I feel like mine might be the Inception OST. Yeah, that's really good. God, these are These are good options. I feel like this would be a banging playlist, actually. I think mine would be either something by Tangerine Dream. So like surreal trip hop pop. Or Space Lion from Cowboy Bebop. I've always had pretty bad insomnia, just always. And I had a burned CD of songs from Cowboy Bebop that I had on I would listen to on my Discman and when I was trying to sleep. And it would play Space Lions I would just play Space Lions on repeat until I fell asleep. And that was actually very handy. It's an extraordinarily peaceful song. It's the one, it's a fairly slow sax song. It's just a very pleasing, excellent song. A rain track. Miguel, that's cool. You lost it a few years into college on a run. That's tragic. Ah, a rain track. Okay. I feel like trancey music would be perfect. Is that Evelyn Dean? Huh. Wow. I mean, great drawings, but confusing. Travel papers from the United States. Oh, a single ticket. Luggage ticket for Bay 46. There's a symbol scrawled on the back. A sigil, like the ones from my dreams. Okay, the trunk in Bay 46. All right, well. Perpetual Panda, thank you for the resubscribe. I don't think I've ever lucid dreamed. I mean, I guess I've had dreams where, medium-sized shoes. Every motherfucker in this hotel has two things. They've got a fucking puzzle box in their room and they got medium-sized feet. A new urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupre must have lost somebody recently. Well, I mean, that kind of explains why he's here at a seance. Ooh. Cool statuette. Beautiful statuette that seems to represent death in some way or another. The words Maman Brigitte are engraved in delicate letters on her necklace. Cool. Journal. Ah. It's the same image from my dream. I'm wondering if the game is going to insist that I, talk to everybody who had the same dream to get that clue taken care of, or if just knowing secondhand that they've done it works. How is it possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is a spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. It cannot be coincidence, us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. This cannot be allowed to happen. I'll write it off no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. The urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupre? More like Mr. Dupraved. That didn't really make sense, but I really wanted to make it. Night after night, I see this, but why? Schedule! Okay. Okay. So these images might be of his friend. An exchange between Miss Montavani and Mr. Dupre arranging a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral rites. Meeting is scheduled at 6 p.m. in the drawing room after the talk at 5. Perhaps I could listen in. Perhaps you could. Don't hear anything. I hope one of these times we pop in and there's somebody napping. Just utterly silent. Oh, Mopman says Maman Brigitte is a figure in voodoo thought to be a, I'm going to struggle with this word, syncretization with an Irish saint, which makes sense with the word Brigitte. Like with that name? Or Bridget. I don't know how they would... I don't know how an Irish word transported to a French Creole area would even begin to be pronounced. Camera with a strange attachment in the front with an engraving that says Spirit Lens. Cool. All right, we've got to be brisk with our time here. Oh. Notes that are thrown away. Oh, it's another sigil, though. All right. That's the lady from the... Oh, each one of these photographs is a minute to look at? Oh. Okay, so this is development stuff. A record? No, there's so many letters. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna look at the other room before we commit to actually engaging with any of this stuff. Because what if there's like a bloody dagger in this room, you know? Oh! Okay, seems like there's somebody on the other side. Alright. See, I'm really glad we did that. Alright, so if I have 7 stuff I can look at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one of these. Okay. Oh, the record's free. Note to self, request gramophone to room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what's going on there. Doctor has a similar plan to myself. I'll leave this record with him in case he succeeds where I fail. Okay, so that one was free. That's good. These look like medical records, maybe? But they're masked by a sigil. Okay. Oh, Dr. Callahan's case files. This is a game that is begging to be save-scummed. I see it. Contains his notes on Miss Montavani. According to this, she does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, onset of organ failure, a weakness of the blood. He is not sure what is causing it, but seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All you can do is minimize her pain in her final days. Damn. Notes on the event. Seems the doctor is preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. Boring. A letter from Miss Dean. She's thanking him for his offer to tutor her, but says she wants to learn from a true master, Thea. The letter has been crumpled up more than once, as if he's been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at Mary. Mary, as in Mary Blake, the Marquess's deceased wife? I mean, we saw a ghost standing outside of a window like that, but it did not look like a nice lady. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted in the other pictures I have. I wonder why. But this confirms to me that the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then? Or was it taken from his room? Okay. I could look at one more, or I could look at... This just says stationery. And it looks like there's like photos maybe? This tray I'm certain is for developing pictures. I want to look at the stationery. Everything needed to pin a letter. No! Fucking waste. Okay. That's how it is sometimes, you know? Okay. So what's happening at noon? Oh, okay. We'll be able to meet Joyce. Yeah, gold stars. It's pretty damning. That's how it goes, Paul, you know? Sometimes it just ain't it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we'll be able to talk to Murphy at 1. I want to meet Joyce, but also it might be good. It might be fucking good to go to the fucking library. We've got so many research topics. We keep learning stuff to learn more about. And then I keep being like, I want the juice. I want that good juice. I want the drama straight from the source. But if Mr. Scarrett is here, maybe we can chat him up a little bit. Okay. The Haunting the Dream. What did we find about... Oh, wait. You know what I do want to do first? Look at this luggage. This luggage. Bay 46. Okay. And then Mr. Scarrett. This is so mean and so funny. What a sad little image. No family. Okay. So he had some stuff. I don't know why the game gave me the little suicide token. No family. All right, 43. 32. 46. Oh, this is the one we saw earlier. Okay. So sigil scrawled on the back of his ticket. No, go down. Okay. Ooh, Ouija. Where is she? Did I lose her on arrival because this is where she wanted to be laid to rest? Spectres have such a strong presence in this place. I find it hard to think anyone finds rest here. But I've searched every flame, every fireplace, lamp even. Still no sign of her. Even the fire pit outside, I felt something there, but no sign of her. But I'll keep searching. I'll find you, dear friend. I refuse to give up until I'm sure. The fire pit? What did he experience there? Where is the fire pit? Mm-hmm. Oh. Investigate the fire pit. It's a spirit board. Is Mr. Dupre trying to commune with a ghost? Ooh! Free spirit board. Oh, it cost one to close that. That's interesting. Alright. Okay. Yeah, wait, where's the fire pit? My assumption is it's out back, because, like, where else would you put a fire pit? Courtyards. Walled garden. I'll just have to keep an eye out. Okay. Hey, Jupiter. Alright, it's noon. Let's go talk to whoever Joyce is. And then we should hop into the library and finally do some research. Ooh.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
I've got the master key for the
Mr.
southeast
Farley.
corridor.
I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
No, it ain't.
Thank you. No. One of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Oh my god. This woman's never getting back in her room at this point.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh,
I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
yeah, that's the one I have.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
Who was Doyle
I do
fucking?
not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it and clean up anything he's done.
Ugh.
Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is
do we think...
important to the future of this manor.
Do we think Joyce left the note on her door?
Once this
That'd be
whole
bold.
business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Okay. Useful information. My guess is... oh, do they game? Yeah. Use 2 to access your record and examine the note. A note on master keys. The northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. Wrong. Yeah, it does remind me of Blueprints, but I think it's just because it has the same sort of like, it's a 3D. These are all 3D images that have you can add a filter that basically gives it sort of a painterly look, like it has. Yes, it's essentially cell shaded. That's not exactly what it is. It's not really what cell shading is, but it is essentially that version of it. So it has a similar art methodology. Hi, Popra. Yeah, it is very comic book-esque. So I think it really works for the other things they're doing aesthetically with this game. Okay, so the southeast corridor key is missing. The atrium key is in the supply cabinet. We got the atrium key. We've got the northeast corridor key. We've got the northwest corridor key. We need the southwest one. I think the southwest one we get in the basement from the there was a door that a sigil that I did not unlock that we can probably get from there. Ooh.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
Graphically magnificent is a nice way of putting it,
How
Paul.
odd. I wonder what caused that.
Yeah, crazy shit. Coventry, have I met you? No, I haven't. Okay. Oh, she's got the St. Bridget. Is that a St. Bridget's? Yeah, St. Bridget. This must be connected to St. Bridget. Or Mama Bridget, I should say. I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like. Of course she does. She's the help. She's the head help. What about you? Let me look at your bod. Ooh. His hands are stained with something, but I cannot tell what. And he's recently been moving around in old spaces, or he's not cleaned this suit in a while. I don't think I've talked to either of these people yet.
Hello. Declan Moore, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help.
It's true, I did not introduce myself to the boy.
Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me.
I think she's the one who left the
I've
note.
half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Hey, do you know about... oh, I can't ask. Can I not ask her about the... Okay. Seems like I can't ask her about the thing that was stacked to the door. I am gonna ask her about the strange shit I've been seeing, though. I've noticed some strange happenings about this place. I knew it, sir. I warned the Marquess. This is what happens when you invite a gathering of the dark arts. We're turning our home into a snake pit? And for what reason, I ask? Your necklace. At a distance, I assume it was a Resurrectrix, but now I see it's a St. Bridget's cross. Rykring, thank you for the resubscribe. I know, the stone cross was fucked up. Yes, sir. All my love to God, Jesus, and Mary, but I have a special place in my heart for St. Bridget. I keep her close to me as she protects us, sir. From evil and from fire, too. Love that. Okay. I don't really know. Oh, I could rat on Doyle. I could ask her if she knows which room. I mean, I'm pretty certain I know which room Miss Dean was in. But I guess I'll ask. Do you happen to know which room Miss Dean was staying in? Yes, of course, it was room... Oh, how odd. I can't remember now. But I was there just the other day. For cleaning, I mean. This place, this event, it's all playing tricks with me. I'm wondering if she... Maybe nobody can remember.
I'll be
because
off.
the room
God
doesn't
bless
exist
you, sir.
anymore. You there? I don't believe we've met.
Good day. I don't believe we've met.
Eh?
My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first seance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Should I fix that Nightbot typo or let it ride? I mean, we found this locket. Should I just hop right into it? This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket. No. Locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you're staying in? Oh, yeah, I like these super oval glasses, Paul. Why? That belonged to my dear dead wife from before we married. Dabney, she was. Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Okay. Interesting. The game is planting some red herrings for us to find. Where did we find this ring? Man's ring with a crucifix and a rose in the center. Let me ask about your hands. Your hands, sir. They're stained? Ah, so they are. I apologize. I must admit, I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. So you're a jeweler? Oh, I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young man, nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result did I. I found work cleaning a shop at first. I was a well-spoken lad, and I say I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London. Did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well. No small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. God, what a life. Oh, to be a fancy jeweler. It's an odd question, Mr. Coventry, but have you noticed Miss Darcy's brooch? I have, yes. Hard not to spot a piece like that in my trade, but I must say it seemed familiar to me somehow. From what we've seen of it, do you think it matches this ring? Ah, that's how I know it. It was her man, Cecil Darcy, who told me of this event. He wanted his ring, this ring, resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring finger, though, so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size. In this, the year of our Lord, 1897. He was getting it resized for his new hussy. Oh! Drama, the drama, the drama. Okay. That might be enough for... Oh, I should ask if he was at the bridge game. I heard there was a game of bridge the other night. There was! I had to dust off my skills a bit, but it was a fun little game altogether. Might I ask who played? I may try to round up a game myself, so it'd be good to know who plays. Oh, yes. Well, myself, Miss Callahan, Mrs. Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, and Mrs. Lau were there. The Marquess Blake joined too. Oh, and the doctor stepped in for, I want to say, Mr. Scarrett, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment.
Good day,
Excellent.
sir.
And
Thank
to
you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Whew. Whew-wee, okay. So I think these... Alright. I think the ones that are not filled in are ones that I've not yet verified. Okay. So there's just a lot of people. It could have been still. Okay. But we did just learn Mr. Scarrett. Alright, well we got rid of some people. So that was handy. And we talked to we talked to a couple people. We could go talk to Mr. Scarrett. That might be the best next option. We got rid of them as suspects, I should say. Mary Blake. Oh, right. We were supposed to look up Percival Blake. Read on. Became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father Graham died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. I see some annotations that suggest he didn't drown in the tsunami, more that he was drowned during it. Seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggest she rejected advances he made. His fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Various notes are added from different periods that say staff believe he walled them up alive. One note says they can still be heard sobbing for another through the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. That's right, we've seen it. Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology. Oh, there's a portrait of her, too. After her uncle, Lord Barnard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an exposition in Giza. He recovered during an expedition. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. Her whereabouts and fate remain unknown. After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, Marquess of Doon, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness? Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organized fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university education of over 40 pupils. Marquess Blake took up a position of philanthropy and charity worker, acting as a pillar of a community and the very image of a God-fearing woman until her death in 1894. Right on. Ooh, lucid dreaming, medical codes. Wait, there was we found a medical code somewhere. Medical certificate with Miss Darcy's code written on it. All right, U033. Is there anything I want to look up? Yes! Oh, that's really handy. I appreciate the game doing that. It says there's a code. Yeah, okay. That is exactly what I thought it was. It says there's a code used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. 100% exactly what I had guessed. It seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. That was a common euphemism for such a thing. Information on lucid dreaming. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is aware they are dreaming and has control inside said dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and recall dreams. Yeah, NOA is not possible in normal dream. There are many ways to achieve lucid dream state, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. Common method is to induce sleep states in such a way as to block entering deeper sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly, God, what a fucking nightmare, or using specifically crafted music to block the mind from entering deep sleep. Would a psychologist or doctor know more about this? Okay. So it's free to look at these. Copies of Bibles sit here with core text of other faiths. It's interesting to see them so openly displayed. To some, this would be blasphemous. Is there anything I wanted to look up? All right. Is it free to look stuff up? Ho, 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 ho. There's a number of designs synonymous with Celtic culture and spirituality. I list here a few. 3 spirals joined together at their post. Yes. That's the symbol we've seen. The spiral with the jabs sticking out of it. Thought to represent the physical world, spiritual world, and the afterlife. Or alternatively, birth, life, and death. The triquarta? Tri-pointed endless knot. Oh yeah, that's a very common symbol. The Dara knot, complicated knot without an end, associated with St. Patrick. Symbol of unity and peace. While much of the knowledge of sites of religious significance to the pre-Christian pagans have been lost, there are several that have been identified across the country. Stone circles apparently constructed for ritual purpose abound, and burial sites such as those found in New Grange suggest a reverence for the movements of the heavens. Some old sacred sites seem to have been co-opted into modern tradition, as there remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as not to upset otherworldly spirits. Superstition, which does not hold the same prevalence and longevity in other parts of the UK. More Blake history stuff. Okay, so some stuff does cost. I'm wondering if that's just more of a deep dive than what we got here. Oh. Enchanté. Irish history. Ooh, the Great Freeze. God. It's a lot of information in this game, huh? Shout out to games that are doing intense historical research. I feel like Pentiment was a big influence on games being like, we're gonna fucking go crazy with the historical research. To the layperson, not much is known about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Secret magical society founded in England, although it is rumored to have further branches. Reportedly, the Golden Dawn's focus is on divine magic and spiritual development, though the specifics of this are unknown. Members may be recognized by its symbol, a Latin cross with a rose in its center, a pentagram, and several alchemical symbols on each arm. Ooh, you've got some cool scars happening. Multiple scars, as if she suffered several different injuries and accidents. Varnish is worn around the grip. She uses it often and probably for long periods of time. Striking brooch worn around the collar. Oh, wait, what do I... Oh. Bolivia Darcy hypothesis. Do we think that's important? It's important enough for me to look it up, I guess? Alright. Oh, wait. I think that's something I can do internally, right? I'm going to step right in front of this person. And then solve a mystery right in front of her face. Well, okay, but... how do I form a hypothesis? Maybe I have to go to Darcy. Alright, we'll talk to you for now.
If you'd hold
People are under the culprit,
I'm
okay.
just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it... Without it... damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see
intense.
it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere.
We saw that book today. Why does she want it so bad? No, I'll give her the records book. Busted, thank you for the resubscribe.
Actually, I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Wait, you... Look at that, you do indeed.
Yeah, a little suspicious,
Where was
Paul.
it?
I don't know.
Miss Barbosa had it.
How did she get it?
And how did I get
Course.
it?
I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot. Too many late nights researching. Speaking of which... on page 78 and... oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I don't know why you would, but you have.
Goldstar says, one thing I remember reading about this game is that the devs did like a ton of research to keep things generally period appropriate, and then some people tried to gotcha them with, oh yeah, then why is the train in the intro from 10 years in the future? And they were like, well, yes, the artist got their reference mixed up, and we weren't going to make them just redraw it all. That is... you've highlighted one of the, I think, huge issues I have with any piece of media that intends to be deeply historically accurate, which is that it's inevitable that some stuff is not going to be deeply historically accurate, but it's going to be impossible for the person consuming that media to be able to parse which stuff is and which stuff isn't. And like, that's how, this is the problem, is like any amount of mishmash makes it impossible to trust. You know what I mean? It's like, in the same way that you can't have something that's semi-non-fictional, it either has to be entirely non-fictional or entirely fictional, because even a little bit of fiction in your non-fiction renders it fiction. And that's always my thing with historical stuff, is like, people want to promote their work as deeply historically accurate, but it's inevitable that it will not be, but then you're creating this weird, like, gray area where it's, I think, less true for something like a game in which everything being made is being made from scratch, but it's like, if a movie is trying to be historically accurate, it's just like not possible. There seems to be ghosts. That's true. That's true. And that's something I appreciate is like when something is like, it's deeply historically accurate, but also there's like dragons and shit. So it's like you can't take anything for granted. Starbucks cup in the Game of Thrones episode. Yeah, that, but also like because of how media is made, like because of how like TVs and movies are made, like most costuming in a TV show or a movie is not being made bespoke for that TV or movie. And so if you're just trying to fill in the background of an episode with stuff that looks like it's sort of in period, it's probably not going to be super accurate. And it doesn't have to be, and we shouldn't demand it be. But it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, we have to use modern means to make all this stuff, and that means that anything historically representative has a giant asterisk. Yeah, Anna, that's also true. Is like, it can't be historically accurate. Like, nothing we can, because you know what? People need to be able to get in and out of those costumes in a reasonable way. Yeah, so they might have zippers where there weren't normal zippers. It's like, you know, I think we should. We can't demand that historically accurate things be 100% historically accurate, and we shouldn't try to gotcha the people that make them. But also, things that are saying that they are historically accurate need to be like, but please don't demand. Please don't take this as historical documentation, right? Like, don't take the things that you are learning from this fictional product and try to suggest that they are real life. And it's a two-way street, and I don't think we're always walking down both sides.
I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm wrong.
Rest assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward. I've only arrived recently.
Even then, I could still have missed you if you hadn't come by the library, I mean. Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Quarantine Quinn. You can call me Quarantine, and I might owe you a favor.
I like quarantine. I guess it sounds a little bit too much like quarantine. Oh, even the captions think I'm saying quarantine when I say quarantine.
But for now, thank you sincerely.
Oh. Okay, bye. Ooh, scrap of paper with a little bit of a sigil.
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Yeah, I bet. Ooh, schedule, love that. Interesting. Okay. Records. Analysis. What is this button? Oh, interesting. Okay. Keys, items. Documents. Learned. Observation. Oh god. Really grim. Sigils. Everything. Oh god. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so there's still so many people we haven't met. And so many facts we haven't learned. They're able to write, they wear medium shoes. Okay, yes. We need to come up with Miss Dean was having an affair with Mr. Darcy. Alright, let's hypoth. Miss Darcy's goal is to blank blank as blank revenge. That word feels like revenge. For the blank that occurred while she... Oh my god. For the affair that occurred while she miscarried? God damn. Alright, she deserved it. She deserves whatever revenge she wants to take. Her goal is to murder everyone? No, let's try murder Miss Dean first. What if? I know what happened here. Boom.
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder Miss Dean. I should find and confront her about this.
Drama. Drama. Drama! Do I know where she's at? No. Okay. 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 Irish folklore, spiritualism, Irish history, religion, Blake history. Nope, I went backwards. Irish history, world history, flora and fauna, Irish mythology, world mythology, geography, archaeology, psychology, oh hey dude, sciences, medicine, flora and fauna. What flora and fauna questions do I have? Nothing right now. Alright, that makes sense. I would love to learn more about Mama Bridget. Irish history, maybe spiritualism? I didn't see it under religion. Okay. No, I already did that one. Okay. Irish folklore, Irish mythology, world mythology. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Hello, old sad man. He's wearing a crest pinned to his necktie, but I don't recognize it. He's not leaning on it. It's just for show. Is it a matter of fashion, or does he have it for some other reason? It's actually a sword! Cigar stains. There's a strong smell of cigars on the man's breath, and his mustache is stained with them. Let's see.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it in here. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Skerritt, over from London. And you mark my words, young man, that's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan
What
Ward,
does that mean?
the pleasure is mine.
Olympus Mons, that rules. Olympus Mons says there's a little kid there wearing a very traditional outfit, but it was made from cloth from a Lightning McQueen print. Exquisite. I love that. I feel, when I see stuff like that, I can feel my brain cells awakening. Like a plant getting watered for the first time in a month. Just something about it is like, ooh, yeah, that's the good shit. May I ask you what the crest on your necktie represents? I would love to, Mr. Ward, but that would rather defeat its purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. Let's see. Have you been having fucked up dreams? Found the strangest dreams since coming here. Have you noticed anything of the sort? The strangest thing is that I can walk properly in them. But yes, I do. Wait, he's lying. We suspect the cane is just for show, but now he's saying that he can walk Yes, I do dream that I am walking these passageways, seeking. Well, what I am seeking doesn't matter to you. But there are doors, magical doors. Cannot figure how to pass them, so I'm trapped until I wake, which feels as if it takes time I do not have. I think this is the man we're looking for. I think he's pretending to have a cane so that he might still walk fucked up. That's true. My guess is he has this to throw the scent off his tracks. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday night? Oh, I don't think so. On Tuesday? No, I was relaxing fireside in the library. Oh, right. I've got this menacing letter to Miss Dean. Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Scarrett? Why, yes, I was. I've taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Not in that way, you understand. Ho, ho, ho. She's opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. I like that when he asks about something, he's not like, I have this letter I stole from your room. What do you think of this? It's not that. He's like, You been chatting? You been chatting with somebody? That's a very handsome cane you have there. Why, thank you. I'm rather fond of it. I'm not so frail as to need it, but I've always been partial to the effect a good cane provides a good suit. Well, I can't fault him there. Okay.
Good day, Mrs. Scarrett.
Good day.
Okay. Oh. I can confront Darcy. I don't know where Darcy's at, though. Okay. What can I learn archaeology-wise? Okay, nothing. All right. I think a good option right now... Let's see. So lunch is at noon. We'll be able to meet S. Murphy at that time as well. I don't know where Darcy is, so I don't... I do want to solve that. I guess is this time bound? No, I think it's just a thing I need to do. Okay. I mean, I could pop into the drawing room and see if anybody's there. But there is also, there was that door in the basement to get open. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think it was over in this corridor. Somewhere over here. I remember it was next to... It was next to some stairs. I think it was at the bottom here. I mean, he's right. Canes are cool. Canes are cool and they're a cool accessory. But there is also something weird. I always think there's something a little weird about using like accessibility stuff as fashion. All right. Well, let's crack this one. This is a hard one. This one caboodles my noodle. Maybe I have to stop. Maybe I have to start at the bottom. Okay. I don't like that I have to hold it down. Maybe I have to start in the middle. My instinct... We must have to begin and end down here. Okay, I got it. I got it. No, no, no. Stop. There we go. Alright, that's it. This is it. It was the box that was getting me. Whew. Okay. Am I still dreaming? Ooh. New sigil unlocked. Oh my god, it's a dungeon? This is an unholy place. Holy shit. This is unexpected. These look like bones. The skull appears to be human. Hi. Okay. Was that it? No, it couldn't have been. My eyes are deceiving me. A hallucination caused by gas or mold in the air. But then, what the fuck is this? Okay, well, yeah. Whew. This one is way easier than the one to unlock the door. What is... What in God's name was that? What if I just died? A bucket? Yeah, let's look at the bucket. It's clean. Possibly it held water. Crud? I don't want to think about what these stains were. Can I look at more crud, game? Okay. Boy, I'm worried. Okay. I was like... What if we are trapped in here? Huh, that hole wasn't there before. I'm just gonna go ahead and save before we look in this hole. What have you seen? I'm gonna have to pay for this damage. Okay, it's another sigil. Oh, this is the one we just did. Hey, quick, chat, how did I do it? Another sigil. Somebody must have sealed this passage off to this area before, sometimes after. Somebody must have sealed off the passage to this area sometime after Percival walled it up. Okay, I started at the bottom left. I don't think this is how I did it, but this will work too. Oh, maybe that is. Okay. Oh my god! This space is even worse than the first one! Is this the fiance? Another skeleton in pieces. Is this what you wanted me to find? Yeah! Yes! Wow! What am I... What am I to do with this? What am I to do with this, chat? What am I... Is this just in my inventory now? What? Okay. I guess I need to talk to somebody about it. Evidence is included in the following cases. Oh, and here's the portrait of that guy. Oh, okay. The fact that the game called out the portrait made me feel like I should look at it. Is it just me, or is remaining eye looking downwards? It does look like that. It's a shame that whatever left him with these wounds didn't kill him. Damn. Oh, he's got a sigil. His buttons on his jacket have the same pattern as those missing in room 15. Can I open that now that I have done it twice? I've seen the symbol. It was on the archway just below here. Oh, were these all observations that would have been helpful? Okay, no, maybe they have to do with Miss Dean's bedroom. Maybe I should... I'm gonna walk over there and see if anything happens. I'm wondering if maybe having solved the puzzle once will make it easier here. Oh. Yeah, that's right, you've seen it. God, we are just booking. We are knocking mysteries out here. No. Diagonal. No. How is this possible? What is this place? Yes! Yes! Whatever black magic causes, somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. Is there somebody in there? That would be pretty freaky. There's a key in the lock. Seems to be the master key for this corridor, but why was it left here? What other mysteries does this room hold for me? Oh. Wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. It looks as though she's wanted for arson in her homeland. She set fire to some prison carts earlier this year. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This seems like a comrade. Did not realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire, there's not much difference. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this anyway? God forbid women have a hobby. Don't see anything of note in here. Nothing catches my eye. Oh, I can look at the rug? Nothing much under here. Okay. There is something under the bed. Hey, should I risk it again? Okay. A bottle of turpentine. What's that doing under here? Something painted under there, but I can't make it out. There's another observation. There's not much of note. Ah. Scuff marks. Okay, it's been recently moved. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah! Some kind of marking painted onto the floor. I've seen this before. The symbol was in my dream! On the stone at the end. Though it is deformed here, a new shape seems to have been left by its deformation. Another sigil? Oh. Nope. I like this sigil. This is a nice shape. What's gonna open fucking here, though? Oh, somebody tried to remove it with turpentine. And instead warped the shape of it. Okay.
That sigil. It unlocks some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite
Yeah,
my own.
getting super creepy. Pretty super creepy. Okay. McAllen. Anything in the fireplace? Oh! It's been cleaned since its last use. Looks like some sort of figure made from sticks and twine, and is that horsehair? Why would this be here, Mr. Hunter? Little of interest. What about the bed? Anything on the bed? No. Huh. Okay. Well, I think that's everything we're gonna get in this room. How did she get the Barbosa wanted sign? And why would she want it? And why would it be here? Oh! I was like, why does the floor keep squeaking when I walk over this? There's a loose floorboard here. Is there something under it? It's a note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the juncture, then north for 3. Start in the autumn. Walk east to the juncture, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. There's something else to another sigil. A piece of paper stained with what exactly? Treasure map! Ah! The locket. I believe I know what's needed here. Yes! Okay. I can do all the outside ones in one fell swoop, I think. I'm gonna have to end at where I began, basically. Oh, so close. Okay, hold on. No, then how am I gonna get this one? This 3-pronger is really getting me. Okay, hold on. So we need equal prongs in and out. I don't think my solution is going to be very elegant. That's what I'll say now. Maybe I can't go through the middle. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I need to start and end at the middle. There we go. That's just numbers. It's just simple numbers. Okay. Are these Miss Dean's private notes? Chat. Chat, you don't have to give me hints or clues from these. I'm doing well at them. I appreciate trying to help, but sometimes you've just got to let me work these things out, you know? What did she want to hide so dearly? It's apparent I was right. I had little doubt, of course, but the jump from instinct to confirmation has been beyond imagining. I am descendant of Milesian ruler, one among 3. My power is not imagined nor subjective. It is written in the authority of blood. Those curling waves emblemize my blood. The power is for the deserving, it said. I thought it ominous at first, even a trap, but it's clear I was paranoid. Perhaps it is simply the truth. That symbol, she said it represented her bloodline. What? Research topic, Milesians. Okay. I'm fascinated. All right. I want to read that note again. Okay. Oh, we can ask the druid about it. It's apparent I was right. I had little doubt, of course, but the jump from instinct to confirmation has been beyond imagining. I'm the descendant of a Milesian ruler, one among 3. My power is not imagined nor subjective, is written in the authority of the blood. The curling waves emblemize my blood. Power is for the deserving, it said. That's the note we got. The note we got said power is for the deserving. Thought it was ominous at first. Even a trap, but it's clear it was true. Okay. But the note we just read said something about she. It mentioned a woman. Maybe that was my commentary on it. Anyway, okay. I think we've actually finally gotten everything we're gonna get from here. I wonder if I can scoot the bed. Oh, hey.
Oh, hello, Mr. Ward.
Hey.
Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
What are you doing out here? Claim room change, claim to be your friend, tell him the truth. I don't like or trust this man, but I don't think it would be a good idea to lie.
I'm looking into where Miss Dean has gone. Someone has reason to believe she's gone missing.
She's gone? I thought I hadn't seen her. But I suppose I was hoping I'd just missed her. I mean, I saw her late on Tuesday night. I didn't speak to her, but she didn't seem to be herself. She looked like she might have spent some significant time at the bar.
Damn, dude.
She went towards the East Tower behind you. I considered following her to see if she was all right, but... Well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this
That's what that
blasted
stumbling
stick.
trail is.
Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman, so...
Wow, you're a hero.
But if you believe something to have happened to her then... Well, as I mentioned, she was out of it when I saw her. I'd say she was at the bar, and that is likely true. But she may well have been there getting something from the barman. The porter. Doyle.
Oh my god, was she slipped a Mickey?
He's a bit of a user.
And is that a racist
And
thing to
Devlin
say
always
in an
finds
Irish game?
those. Anyone with a supply can share a supply. Maybe you can learn something from him?
Wow, so he knows something about her.
Of someone having wandered this way, less than gracefully earlier. And I have spoken with Mr. Doyle. You've both been a great help. I'll find her, Mr. O'Mara. Don't you worry.
Maybe.
See, that was useful.
Let's hope so.
Okay. So Miss Dean was wandering the grounds in a daze just prior to her disappearance. What does all this mean? Okay, so we found... Hypothesis unlocked. Okay. We found the trail of her stumbling. And it led out to the garden. I feel like we accidentally leapt ahead in the plot line. But that is okay. It's interesting that Doyle didn't tell us if indeed he hooked her up with some dope. It's interesting that he didn't mention that. What am I gonna do with this fucking skeleton? You know? Okay. Let's have a think. Miss Dean was seen wandering the hedge maze in a daze? Wandering the... Oh, God, what corridor are we in? Shit. Fuck. What corridor are we in? Southeast. Is that where she was seen, though? I mean, she did wander. She wandered this way and then down to the East Tower. I'm gonna count it. Okay. Wandering the southeast corridor in a daze caused by... Oh. The sigil under her bed? What if? I know what happened here. Oh, she wasn't doped up.
Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
Magic user. They're bad at cleaning. They
It
use
seems as though
magic.
the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be.
Okay.
I have
So I'm
picked up
solving-
another fact about the culprit.
Yeah. I'm solving all of these little mysteries to get more facts about the culprit. I
I
assume
wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result.
this will culminate
And
in
if not,
me.
What investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Miss Dean's bedroom. I learned magic was used to lure her from her room, and now have a trail to follow. Excellent. It's time to start cross-examining to figure out who the culprit is. You should now investigate the mystery called the culprit. Culprit facts are on the left, character facts are on the right. Use these to eliminate any characters who don't match what you know about the culprit. You can eliminate characters throughout the investigation. Elimination is not permanent. Okay. Well, we know it's not the Heart Eater. It's probably not her either. She is very, very anti-magic. You have a hunch this person isn't the culprit. Yeah, because she can't use magic. I once again, to reiterate, feel like you don't think the boy is 11 yet. I'll go ahead and eliminate this kid as well. Found various writings from him. I think it's unlikely that it's Varley. Everybody here is fucking medium-sized feet. I have not eliminated the possibility of this being an Agatha Christie style. Everybody is in on it. Used magic, medium shoes. Okay. All right. She is going to die this weekend is what part of the investigation I have about her done. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we need to find... Well, we still don't know where Darcy is. It's not quite yet lunchtime. We could look into Mr. Dupre more, now that we have more information about him. Oh, right. The key that I got unlocks all the other keys in this area. So that's pretty handy. I think maybe it's time to snoop in this area. Because snooping has been very fun and lucrative. Could go to Mr. O'Meara. Mr. Meir and Quinn's room. I'm wondering if he was here because he was going to his room, though. All right. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Cool. Cool school sketch. This one is labeled my angel, yeah. Angel sketches, okay. Where are your shoes at, dude? Letter from Omir's mother checking in on him. When the seance of yours is done, do come home. Your sister wants to see you before her wedding. It would do me good to see you too. It's been too long since you last visited, though it may not seem long to you. I worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels may have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That's who I know as my son, remember? Interesting. Catholic Bible. Journal. I woke in the bath, almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply. Oh. I can't go on like this. There are so many near misses. Only so many near misses one can survive. Seems to be a common thing from him, but one he wants to put a stop to. I caught a glimpse, though, just before I passed out. A pale and glowing shape. Out of reach again the moment I knew it to be there. He's trying to get in touch with angels by committing near suicide? Horrific sketch. The adjacent note says, had it, just for a moment, but then gone again. I'll try again, have it back. The year John D. was given the Enochian language, entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels. If he and I are special, and it is of the same sort, then it is only a matter of translating the language. Thanks to Miss Hisham's jars, we haven't met her yet, I have everything I need to trap it, apart from its bloody name. But soon I'll have it. It won't escape me again. He's trying to capture angels? I have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity, best not. Saturday, 7 p.m., changing room, McLeod. Why does she want to meet? At least it's in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. Good God, I hope Evelyn comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. Interesting. Okay. Laudanum. That kind of figures. Kind of figures, the laudanum on that one. Okay. What was the number we got? 156 something? $1583. Okay. Oh god, the soul jars. They have odd symbols on them and some sort of fluid inside. Ugh. It seems that in the past he was using something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. His notes and tools here seem to be a part of the ritual he's used to that end, though he's also employed near-death experiences and other unwise methods to talk with this entity. I see ritual markings here with trapping circle, and now if only I could summon it written next to them. Wow. This place is full of fucking freaks. Oh, look at the laudanum. A lot of painkillers here. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Whew-wee. No shoes, though, huh? Ah. One shoe shows heavier wear, exactly as I would expect from somebody using a cane as heavily as him. His gait and stance must be quite distinct. All right, I'll remove him from the potential culprit list. Game really said it ain't him. I don't think it's Toussaint. Did I already eliminate him? Because he's not a believer. I don't think he uses magic. Seems unlikely that it's Doyle. Omir. Okay. And then, oof. We can at least peek around Quinn's room, right? It's gonna be lunchtime soon. Right? Yeah, lunch at 1. Oh, journal. Game knows how to put such juicy stuff. Oh, cool. She's like a cartoonist. Book. Book that has been handled with care. Alright, we're probably gonna look at her journal. Ooh, a locket? A vanity box? Some photos in the vanity box? Grimoires? Game, you can't just call a pile of books a grimoire. Because that's gonna make me want to look at it. Okay, more photos. Alright, let's start with the journal. What are these dreams trying to tell me? Am I close to my goal? The answer feels so near. Down the next corridor, behind the next sigil. I must keep searching. Maybe what I seek is at the seance. Maybe it is the dream's message. Okay, so she's having the dreams too. I guess... Oh, a lock of hair. A lot of pictures. A lot of pictures I think intended to waste my time. Got a hairbrush or a locket. My instinct is the locket is going to have the photos that matter the most. But the brooch is so... no, we'll go locket. A locket with 2 names etched into the framing. Alma and Julia. There's a photo on either side, each of a young girl. They look quite like Miss Quinn. I suppose they would be her siblings. Not her children? Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna head towards the dining room. I've got 1 more minute to burn. Actually, I would love to fucking tell somebody about... Well, that's mysterious. I'd love to tell somebody about this pile of bones in my inventory. Maybe she just really liked those photos of those children, you know? How do I don't think Varley is involved. Now that I hear squeaky floorboards, I'm very suspicious that I'll be able to pry them up. Yeah, those are the stock photos that came with the log at Trial of Agent. It's really funny. Now, where is Varley? It is your job to be here when I need to interrogate you, sir.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Wow. The game really said you can't talk about this shit. For real? Damn. All right. Maybe I'll just ask about the chimney charm. I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? My apologies, Mr. Ward. With all the activities, the cleaning schedule hasn't been regular as usual. Can't say what it is. Looks like a figurine made out of sticks and horsehair. Perhaps a toy Mr. Hunter made for Master Walter.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
All right. I'm beginning to think Varley isn't going to be that useful to talk to. Aw, Trial of Agent, I love that. Should I try to do that? That's exactly how I would bring it up. Oh, hey, dude. All right. We need to talk to Darcy. I guess let's just keep an eye out for her. At least we'll know she'll be at the walled garden at 2. East corridor. Oh, we can talk to Murphy. First floor southwest corridor. Oh, speaker of the drawing room. Okay, so many people we still haven't talked to. All right. Oh, we could talk. We could ask her about the wanted poster. In fact, I do want to do that. And we're gonna find which corridor. What? First floor southwest. Southeast. I assume that means this one. But first, you want it? Hey babe, you want it?
More questions?
Wow. I found this. I thought you might want it before anyone else sees it. How did you get that? Did you break into Did you break into Dean's room? Does that matter? I suggest you take it and dispose of it before anyone else sees it. You're right, of course. She told me she had it, tried to make use of it over me. She must have seen the fire in my eyes because she left me and has avoided me since. It is a foolish keepsake. I was an idiot to take it. What? I was captured, taken by the man who killed my mother. I knew she was righteous. I do not know his plans for me. Nothing good, and I had no intention of finding out. And so I started a fire. I'd rather have died in a blaze than let him choose my fate. Yes, queen! But maybe my mother was watching over me because the way the fire went, I was able to escape instead. My captor and his crew were not so lucky, and good for them. Hell yeah! I had no doubt. I knew. I had no plan. I was lost. By the time I got to Rio, my face was on posters, so maybe not all of his people burned. A shame. That is when I decided it was time to leave Brazil. I go to the port a few hours later. There were posters there, too. So I took one before I left. A souvenir. A stupid, dangerous souvenir. I hope that was a one-time thing. The fire? Sims, just that one time. Good. I implore you to keep it that way. Let me lecture you about cat getting free. Let me go ahead and victim blame a little bit. Otherwise, I'll bring you in myself. Understood? Understood. Wow. Cool. All right. You're a cool lady.
I have to be off.
Hey, don't go to the seance, okay?
If you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
This lady still hasn't gotten her fucking telegram? All right, I think first floor southwest. Well, I certainly don't see anybody. I guess it would appear on my map. Okay. Alright, let's hop up the tower. Wondering if we can get a... Whoa, hello! Hey, Jacob! Hey, Raiders! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Do I have a welcome message still? I do! Hey, everybody, welcome! We're playing Seance of Blake Manor. This is a mystery game in which we are trying to find Evelyn Dean. We're in an Irish manor where a bunch of people have gathered for a seance, and one of the practitioners of magic has gone missing. Also, the place is super haunted. We found a couple skeletons. We're gonna try to make them kiss later. Yeah, that's the game. Averted gaze. I suspect she'd rather not be talking at all. Scars from years of cooking. All right, well, you're gonna talk to me a little bit.
I'm Declan Ward, miss.
What were y'all doing over
Who
in
might you
Jacob's
be?
stream?
Saoirse Murphy?
Saoirse.
Just the cook, sir.
Hmm.
I don't think there's anything I can help the
Silk
likes of
Song.
you
God
with.
fucking speed. Godspeed, Silk Song. I played generally a lot of indie games, and a lot of horror games. So if that is your vibe, promotion of Jacob's book campaign by Silk Songing, Bookathon. All right. Anyway, if you like horror games or indie games, go ahead and subscribe, and you can come hang out when we play them.
I don't know magic or have powers like you folks. Maybe things would be different if Sorry, sir. I lost the run of myself.
Hey, what's Hey, what's happening? You can talk to me. Hey, you can talk to me. I do want to ask her about everything, all the fucked up stuff that's been happening. Have you seen anything strange lately? Strange? Oh, I'm just the cook, sir. Couldn't be involved in any sort of strangeness if I tried. I mean, more in the general ghostly sense, miss. Oh, I've seen far more than I'd like then, sir. Air's so thick with ghosts, I sometimes worry about mixing one into the soup. Ghost soup, ghost soup, ghost soup. Okay. Anything else? She probably won't know. Oh, she might know about the bridge. Well, we've already spoken to somebody who was there. I don't know if I think we're gonna get anything else out of her. I mean, but also, she seems upset about something. I'll ask about this. Does this treasure map mean anything to you? Oh, I'm sure I couldn't. Oh, what's this? Autumn. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if... No, it's nothing. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to hear your thoughts, miss. Well, I heard Miss Hunter say he was scrubbing the seasons once, sir. Autumn might be something you can scrub or touch. A stupid idea, sir. I'm sorry. Wow, this poor lady. I'm gonna let her go.
Oh, all right, sir.
You seem like you got a lot on your mind. Maybe I should ask about the fact that she doesn't want to talk. Is that bullying? Why don't you want to talk? Are you busy? You seem as if your mind is somewhere else. Sorry about that, sir. I've had a hard time asking it to stick around all day. That's all right, miss. I was worried that I might be making you uncomfortable instead. No, sir. Wow.
I'll leave you be.
Oh.
Somebody doesn't like vampires. Okay. So we finally met her. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and remove her from our culprit list. Just doesn't seem likely. Where are you? Here we go. Okay. Alright, let's go see if we can make the skeletons kiss real quick. And then lunchtime. Last time we did lunch, it took up a lot of time. It didn't take up all my time, but it took up a lot of time, and it changed where people were, so... let's see. I think we want to go this way. Oh, it's the father. We haven't met him yet.
Focus, child.
No, I am. You've just lost me.
A master key. Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms.
No, we have 5 different ones. Hunter's is in the stable. Mine... Sorry, that was strange. It was as if... What were we talking about?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink? Or this blasted place that has devoured your mind? Or that Dean woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
Hey, Ryan. Yeah, the stream is going long. We're gonna make some skeletons kiss, and that'll be the end.
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment. God be with you.
Fuck was that about, dude? We haven't really talked at all. And we're gonna keep it that way. Let's go... Yeah, let's go see if we can make these skeletons... kissing so much as skeletons can kiss. He might genuinely be high. He has a doping issue. Did that say sunroom? That's such a grim... Trilobite, you are so right. Let's make these skeletons kiss. Are we freeing some ghosts? That would be incredible. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Percival damned them to an eternity of torment, and for what? He knew their screams would go unheard. I pray they find the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. How long were they trapped here? Hundreds of years? How long can a soul linger, and why? I wonder... Amon. No, best not to dwell on it. Oh, we've got a little secret mystery. Ah, turtle spook, that's so funny. I know exactly the models and page you're talking about. Yeah, some of the 3D models I made during our Blender streams, there is an academic who used them in a paper. I've got the paper somewhere on my hard drive. I am actually... Oh, the door got bricked back up. That's interesting. I have also just been cited in a few academic papers for my my actual academic video game work. Yeah. And I was in Kelsey Lewin's book on Animal Crossing. She cites my Animal Crossing video. All right, we're gonna save it here, and that'll be the end of the stream. But you better have a fucking telegram on you. So the first thing I'm gonna ask about when we crack this open. Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday. Hey, headquarters, you're just in time for the stream to end. If you're still raiding from Jacob, you should come back and enjoy this game with us more. Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Central Time. And we'll be back playing more of this game. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you Tuesday. Yeah, I coined the term beep speech. Yeah, that was a great video. I'm very proud of it. All right, yeah, hit that follow button. I'll see you all Tuesday. Bye.